Peace and blessings. If you can, please hit that like, hit that subscribe. So now that the inauguration is over and Trump is the president, and I know that a lot of people love that and some people don't, so be it. That's not what this is about. This is a message to the individual. This is not a message to the church. This is not a message to the family. This is not a message to a job. No, this is a message to the individual person who believes in scripture and who believes in the Most High. We need to have a discussion because I think it's very important. A lot of people continue to put their energy in man. A lot of people continue to put their trust in man. And time again, it keeps failing us because we no longer put our trust in the Most High. That's where your focus should be. It shouldn't be on no politician, shouldn't be on no money, shouldn't be on your spouse. Your number one focus should be on the Most High and developing shadow work to cleanse yourself, whether it be from wicked thoughts, whether it be from drugs, alcohol, whatever the case may be. That's your objective. You have to do this so that you can become a better person and so that you can establish a better life for you, your family, or whoever you may be influencing in your vicinity. So let's dive into this. Let's start at Isaiah chapter 65. We're going to go to Isaiah chapter 65. And we're going to allow the scripture to speak to us. Isaiah chapter 65 verses 2. I have stretched out my hands all day long to a rebellious people who walk in a way that is not good according to their own thoughts. Verse 3, a people who provoke me to anger continually to my face, who sacrifice in gardens and burn incense on altars of brick. Verse 4, who sit among the graves and spend the night in the tombs, who eat swine's flesh, and the broth of abominable things is in their vessels, who say, keep to yourself, do not come near me, for I am holier than you. These are smoke in my nostrils, a fire that burns all the day. Because people have been turned over to their own thoughts, so they begin to practice various different things that's not in alignment with true justice and righteousness, who brings about evil, not even realizing that they're doing it, or bringing about spirits that's not even realizing that you're doing it. But because of your own thoughts and your own ways, you think this is the appropriate thing to do. It's not. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 5. We're going to dive in today, y'all, because time is at hand. Let the scriptures speak for themselves. Isaiah chapter 5, verses 20 through 21. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil. Well, if that don't say it all, if you can't see that in this time, I don't know what you can see. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil, who put darkness for light and light for darkness, who put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Woe to those who are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. This scripture is so right on point in our days, in this time. This scripture, it hits right on point. Woe to those, here's a warning. Woe to those who are calling evil good and good evil. There's one of your signs you need to look out for. If you're in the vicinity of those, if you're a believer, you believe in the scripture, I'm talking to the individual, if you believe in scripture and you are around anyone who you know is putting evil for good and good for evil, this is your warning sign. Let's continue. Let's go to Hosea, because that's a sign for you. He's letting you know, woe to those who you see in our society right now who switching everything up and making one thing good and another thing bad. And y'all know this is not real. Y'all know that that's not right. That's your sign. That's your warning. Hosea chapter 10. Let's go to Hosea chapter 10, verses 13. You have plowed wickedness. You have reaped iniquity. You have eaten the fruit of lies, because you trusted in your own way, in the multitude of your mighty men. Because you trusted in your own way, because you trusted in that one man, whoever it might be. You put your trust in that one man. You have plowed wickedness and reaped iniquity, and you are eating the fruit of lies. I don't care who it is. According to this, you are eating the fruit of lies, which means you are being deceived. Jeremiah. We're going to go to Jeremiah. Let the word speak. And let those who want to argue with the word, you argue with the word. That's what you could do. Jeremiah 17, Let's go through 9 through 10. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, Yahuwah, search the heart. I test the mind, even to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his doings. Giving you over because this is what you want to do. This is what I'm going to allow to happen. See, you're running around here thinking that you doing it. The scripture is saying you're not. I'm allowing you to do it. It's what the Most High is saying. But you so rebellious, you so envious in your heart that you think you making it and you're not. All praise to the Most High. Give glory where it belongs to. Ecclesiastes 9:3. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 9:3. This is an evil in all that is done under the sun, that one thing happens to all. Truly the hearts of the sons of men are full of evil. Madness is in their hearts while they live, and after they go to the dead. Proverbs. We got plenty for you. Let's go to Proverbs 21. Let's go to Proverbs 21:2. If you ain't gonna let the word speak, you ain't gotta hear me. Let the word speak. Proverbs chapter 21 verses 2. Every way of man is right in his own eyes, but Yahuwah weighs the hearts. Everybody think they got the right way, but it is the Most High who's gonna weigh your heart. Proverbs. Let's go to Proverbs 28:26. He who trusts in his own heart is a fool, but whoever walks wisely will be delivered. Let the scripture speak. Let the scripture speak. Matthew chapter 15. That's what we're going to do. We're going to let the scripture speak. Matthew. Let's see what the Messiah is saying. Matthew chapter 15. Verses 19. For out of the heart proceed evil thoughts, murders, adulteries, fornication, thefts, false witness, blasphemies. That's what proceeded out of the heart, according to what the Messiah is saying. Let's go to Ezekiel 33:20. It's time for some truth here. Ezekiel 33:20. Let's follow what this is saying. How about that? Ezekiel 33:20. Yet you say the way of Yahuwah is not fair, O house of Israel. I will judge every one of you according to his own ways. You're going to get judged according to your own ways and what you do and who you trust. 1 Samuel. Let's go to 1 Samuel, man. Let's go back over here. Let's go to 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel 16:7. But Yahuwah said to Samuel, do not look at his appearance or at the physical stature, because I have refused him. For Yahuwah does not see as man sees, for man looks at the outward appearance, but Yahuwah looks at the heart. You get caught up in the physical. You get caught up in what they saying, but it is the Most High that looks at the heart. Ooh, 1 Chronicles. Let's go to this. Let's go to 1 Chronicles 28:9. As for you, my son Solomon, know the Elohim of your father and serve him with a loyal heart and with a willing mind. For Yahuwah searches all hearts and understands all the intent of the thoughts. If you seek him, he will be found by you. But if you forsake him, he will cast you off forever. Plain as day. Jeremiah. Plain as day. Jeremiah chapter 17. Jeremiah chapter 17 verses 5. Thus says Yahuwah, cursed is the man who trusts in man and makes flesh his strength, whose heart departs from Yahuwah. Cursed is the man who trusts in man and makes flesh his strength. Remember that, regardless of the man. Cursed is the man